Hello everyone. Today I want to show some of the features of Flowcode, specifically when running in App Developer or in the simulation. We can do things with properties and change them while the program is running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add onto my 2D panel an indicator that is a static text component. And you can see that by default it has a certain colour, it is a certain size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just play with the size slightly. I'm going to move it into the middle, so changing the position coordinates to 0, 0, moves it into the middle. I'm going to change the scale slightly so that we can see a bit more of it, have it a bit smaller. I'm going to change the text gradient to none and change the text color to white. Now what I'm going to do in this program is I'm going to change the text color based on a numeric value. Now this could be temperature, or it could be a number of other things where you might want the text color to vary with a value change. So I'm going to drag on a control in the form of a linear slider. Again, just let me make that a bit smaller, so let's make it height of 6, a width of 10, and let's have that at -30 and x of 0. And up. So we now have an input that goes from 0 to 100. So what I'm going to do is, in my program, I'm going to create a loop. I'm going to get the value of the slider and store that into a value, a variable. I'm just going to store it into a byte, so it'll convert the floating point value into an integer value between 0 and 100. So I'm going to call this slider. I'm then going to create some more variables. So I'm going to create RGB to store the colours of my text value. I'm also going to drag on a mapping component. Map. I'm going to use this to convert my 0 to 100 scale here to the RGB scale of 0 to 255. So for my map function, I'm going to map a byte. The value is slider. The in minimum is 0. The in maximum is 100. The out minimum is 0. The out maximum is 255. The clamp min max, yes, we'll have it to clamp. And we'll put the value back into the slider variable. I'm then going to have a calculation icon that says that the red channel is equal to slider. So as the slider goes up to 100, the red channel will increase in intensity. I'm going to have the green channel equal to 255 minus slider. So as we go from 0 to 100, the green will go down in intensity. And I'm going to have the blue channel set to 0. I'm then going to create a variable to store the RGB as a single colour value. So I'm going to use a ulong type variable, and I'm going to call this colour. and I'm going to add my color variables to it. So color equals R, color equals color all G shifted up by 8, and then color equals color or blue shifted up by 16. I'm then going to assign that color to this text. So how do we do that? Well, if we look at the properties of this sample text, you will see that the text color property here has a variable, and that's called col text color. So what I'm going to do is, using my built-in function, I'm going to go built-in functions, component, property, set value. The handle is static text 1, because that's the component we want to write to. Static text 1. The property has to be within quotes, but it's col text color, and the value is our color variable. What I might also do is add a small delay, 10 milliseconds. And now when I play this, you can see that the value starts at fully saturated green, and then as we go up through the values, we go to a sort of yellowy colour, and as we carry on, we go towards fully saturated red. I hope this has been useful. I've been Ben Rowland. This has been Flowcode version 9.